Good morning, dear students. Today we will discuss some of the previous questions given in Infosys in aptitude section. So I'm very happy to share these questions and let us see how to solve them one by one. Let us see the first question. Two trains start at the same time. Okay, two trains start at the same time from Aligarh and Delhi and proceed towards each other. So one train is going from A to D, Aligarh to Delhi. Another train from Delhi to Aligarh. Both are coming towards each other in a different tracks at the rate of 16 kilometers per hour. One train is at 16 kilometers per hour, city one. And the train is speed is 21 kilometers per hour. The train which is coming from Aligarh to Delhi speed is 16 kilometers per hour. Another train which is coming from Delhi to Aligarh is 21 kilometers per hour. The two trains are meeting now. It is found that one train travels 60 kilometers more than the other. The second train travels 60 kilometers more than the other. Why? Because the speed of the second train is 21 kilometers per hour. The speed of the first train is 16 kilometers per hour. The distance between the two stations is the question. So you know that distance by speed equal to time. Distance by speed equal to time. So let the distance traveled by the first train be x. Now speed of the first train is 16 kilometers per hour. Speed of the first train is 16 kilometers per hour. The same way, the second train has traveled x plus 60. Why? Because he is telling that second train has traveled 60 kilometers more than the other train, and its speed is 21. So distance by speed equal to distance by field speed. If I take these students, from this x value will be equal to 16x and 21x. Difference is 5x. Directly I'm hitting now. It's like a cross multiplication. We're going to get 5x equal to. So 16x and 21x difference is 5x. And 16 into 60, that is equal to 960. 16 6 are 96. From this we can tell clearly that x equal to 960 by 5. 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 nines are 45. 5 twos are 10. 192 kilometers. Now that x is called 192 kilometers, one train has traveled, first train has traveled 192 kilometers, plus second train has traveled 192 kilometers, plus 60. Hope it is clear. One train is x, that is 192, second train is 192 plus 60, that is equal to the solution that will be equal to 100, 100, 200, 90, 90, 180, 380, 380 plus 60, 444 kilometers. So first question is done. So difference in speeds is equal to difference in distance. That is, more distance is because of the difference in speeds. Let us go to the next question. Let us go to the next one. A large watermelon, a large watermelon, if you see, weighs 20 kgs, with 96% of its weight being water. So, watermelon is 20 kg. It is having 96% water. In 20 kg, 96% is 19.2. That is in 20 kgs. 20 into 96 by 100, 20 by 5, 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 46 by 9 are 45.2. So 19.2 kgs. Now this is called as a large watermelon has 20 k, which is weighing 20 kgs, has 96% of water. That is 92 kg is water. So remaining is from 20, if I remove 19.2, 0.8 kg equal to pulp. 0.8 kg equal to pulp. So 96% is water, remaining is pulp. Now it is allowed to stand in the sun and some of the water evaporates. Now only 95% of its weight is water. 95%. Previously it was 96%, now it is 95%. So its weight is reduced to how many kg from 92 point, from 0.8 kg is the pulp. Now its rate, which was 20 kg, is reduced to how many kgs? Okay. Now what happens? 95% of its weight is water, so 5% will be pulp. 5% of x. But x is nothing but let x kg of water is evaporated. Now 95% is water, so x percent is 95% is water. So 5% of x, that is only equal to 0.8 kg. That implies x value will be equal to 0.8 divided by 5 into 100. That will be equal to how much? 16 kgs. Hope is clear. So previously 20 kgs was the watermelon. Now it became 16 kgs because from 96% of the water it is reduced to 95%. Let us see the third one. Rita rides a bike. Okay. At 4 by 5 of its usual speed. So what is meant by speed and time? There is a relationship. If you inverse the speed ratio, you'll get a time ratio. If 4 by 5 is her speed ratio, if you reverse it, 5 by 4 will be her time ratio. Let theta take x minutes to travel. X minutes to travel. That is her usual speed. Now she is traveling with, that is the usual time. Let us take x minutes. Now what happens is her speed is 4 by 5th of the usual speed. If I reverse 4 by 5, I'll get her time ratio is equal to 4 by 5 will become 5 by 4. This is the time ratio now. Let the usual time taken by the reader to go is say x minutes. Now the time ratio instead of x minutes, now it is 5 by 4 of the time. So she is reaching 5 minutes early. So why the 5 minutes early is coming means actually she has to go by say x speed. Now she's going with 4 by 5th of the speed. So automatically there's a difference in the time. Now let us take 5 by 4x minus x that equal to 5 minutes. Okay. That implies 5x minus 4x by 4. So x by 4 we get x by 4, that's equal to 5 minutes. That implies x equal to 20 minutes. 20 minutes. That's all his answer. So what we're doing, Rita rides a bike at 4 by 5 of our usual speed. If usual speed is x, suppose. Now she's going at 4 by 5 x. Now if I reverse it, the 4 by 5 x will become 5 by 4 x. So that is nothing but time ratio. If she takes extra time, for example, now she's taking 5 by 4th of time. The difference, why she's coming early? Because of the difference in the times. So 5 by 4x minus x equal to 5 minutes. So x equal to 20 minutes. In a group of 6 boys, in a group of 6 boys and 4 girls, 4 children are to be selected. In how many different ways can they be selected so that at least there is one boy? So in a group of 6 boys and 4 girls. Total 10 children are there. 4 children are to be selected. So from 10, if you want to select 4, we write 10 C4. In how many different ways we can select so that there is at least one boy. So at least one boy means the minimum one boy must be there. If there are 2 boys also, it's okay. If there are 3 boys, it's okay. If there are 4 boys also, it's okay because 4 children are to be selected. Now we have to select out of 10, 4 children where there can be at least one boy means and there are 6 boys actually. There are 6 boys. In that 6 boys, at least one boy can be there, and remaining can be girls. How many girls will be there? Totally, we want 4. There are 4 girls. From 4 girls, we will select 3. Total, we have at least one boy and 3 girls. Or we can have 2 boys. We can have 2 boys, and we can have 2 girls. We can have 3 boys. We can have one girl because totally 4 we want. Or we can have 4 boys and we can have 0 girls. So here we can have one boy and 3 girls or 2 boys and 2 girls because totally 4 we need. We can have 3 boys and one girl or 4 boys and 0. So 6C1 is 6 into 4C3 equal to 4C1. 4C1 means 4 plus 6C2. 6C 2. That is nothing but 6 into 5 by 1 into 2, that is 15. 4C2 means 4 into 3, 12 by 2 into 1, 2. 12 by 2, that is 6. Or 6C3, that is 6 into 5 into 4 by 1 into 2 into 3, that is 20. 6C1 is 6. Now here, it is not 6C1, it is 4C1, that is into 4. Or 6C4 is nothing but 6C2. 6C2, that is nothing but 15 into 4C0 is nothing but 1. So if I solve it, I'll get 24 plus 15 6 is 90 plus 24 is 80 plus 15 ones are 15. So total if you add 90 plus 80, 170 plus 190 plus 209. Total if you add it is 209. That's all is the answer. Hope it's clear. Let us see the next one. Some doctors are fools, some fools are rich. Some doctors are rich. See, these are called syllogism questions. Some doctors are fools. We can represent using a Venn diagram. Doctors, one circle, fools, one circle, rich, one circle. So we can do it directly. Say, if you just see the question, I can tell the answer. Why? Because some doctors are fools, some fools are rich. So some doctors are rich. Okay. When in the statement there is some and some, in answer or conclusion, if you get some, there is a possibility that it will be possible. If there are some doctors, and if conclusion, if you have no doctor, it doesn't follow. If there are some doctors, if you have all, in conclusion, it does not follow. Some and all, some and some will follow, some and some not will follow. If there is all in statement and some in conclusion, it follows. Like this, we can tell directly. Or if we say this, I'll represent using a Venn diagram, dear students. Some doctors are fools, some fools are rich, some doctors are rich, some rich are doctors. Say this. Just wait for a second. Some doctors are rich, some doctors are fools, some fools are rich. You can say this. Okay. Now, some doctors are fools, some fools are rich. So one diagram can be written in two ways. Both conditions or both the diagrams, if they're satisfied, then only our question is satisfied. So some doctors are fools, some fools are rich. I can draw in both ways. Both are correct. Some doctors are fools, some fools are rich. Some doctors are fools, some fools are rich. Now if we say The question: some doctors are rich, some rich are doctors. Some doctors are rich, some doctors are rich, it follows here. Some doctors are rich doesn't follow here. Though both the diagrams are same. So some doctors are rich is falling in first one, some doctors are rich is not falling in second one. Second case is some rich are doctors. Some rich are doctors is falling in one case, it is not falling in the second diagram. So by seeing the two diagrams, we can tell neither of them is falling. Neither of them is falling. So answer is that is neither one nor two is falling. Neither one nor two. That is D. Answer will be D. D option. Hope it's clear now. Let's go to the next one. Let us see the sixth question. If 25% of a number is subtracted from a second number, so you can see that there are two numbers here, x and y. 25% of a number subtracted from a second number. So 25% means 25 by 100, that is 1 by 4. 25% of a number is subtracted from a second number. So y minus 25% of a number means 25 by 100, that is x by 4. That is 1 by 4 x or x by 4. 1 by 4 x. 1 by 4 x. The result will be 4 by 6 of the second number. 4 by 6 of second number. 4 by 6 means 2 by 3. From this, it's clear that y minus 1 by 4x equal to 2 by 3y. So I can take like this: y minus 2 by 3y, y minus 2 by 3y will be equal to x by 4. So 3y minus 2y, y by 3 is equal to x by 4. Y by 3 is equal to x by 4. That implies x by y equal to 4 by 3. So 4 is to 3 is the answer for this question. Let's go to the next one. In this question, if the ages of P and R are added to twice the ages of Q, it's clear that there are three persons P, Q, R. There are three persons P, Q, and R. If the ages of P and R are added to twice the ages of Q, if the ages of P and R are added to twice the ages of Q, I'll get an equation here itself. P, the ages of P and R, ages of P and R are added to twice the age of Q. The total becomes 59. This is the first one. If you take first equation, if you see the second one, the ages of Q and R are added to thrice the ages of P. If the ages of Q and R are added to thrice the ages of P, the total will become 68. This is equation number 2. There is one more equation. If the age of P is added to thrice the age of Q and thrice the age of R, if the age of P is added to thrice the age of Q plus thrice the age of R, the answer will be equal to 108. 108. So total we got three equations: P plus R plus 2Q equal to 59, Q plus R plus 3P equal to 68, P plus 3Q plus 3R is equal to 108. Now what we have to do is we want the value of P. Okay. First, if you the second equation, multiply the second equation by 3. Second equation means second equation is Q plus R plus 3P equal to 68. So if I take it as equation 2, I'm multiplying the equation 2 by 3. So what do we get? What do we get? That is 3Q plus 3R plus 9P equal to 204. So if it is a fourth equation, if it is a fourth equation, then what happens? Subtract third equation by fourth. Subtract third equation from fourth equation. So 3Q and 3R will go 9P minus P. 9P minus P. That is, if you take it as fourth equation, okay. So if I take it as 1, 2, 3, and fourth equation, we're subtracting like this. 3R and 3P will go. That is 9P from 4 minus 3. Equation will give, directly I'm writing here, 9P minus P equal to 9P minus P equal to 3R, and 3Q will go 204 minus 108. 204 minus 108, that is 96. From this, P equal to 8P is equal to 96. 8 12, that is 12 years. Hope it is clear. So water is when we wrote in the form of equation. We got three equations. We multiply second equation by 3. By 3 in the sense into 3. We multiply. Then we got one equation, that is fourth one. Then from fourth equation we subtract third equation, we got the answer. So we are going for the next one. Just read the question. A builder decided a builder decided to build a farmhouse in 45 days. He employed 150 men. In the beginning, and 120 more men after 30 days of the work, and complete the construction in the given 45 days. If we had not employed this additional men of 120, in how many days beyond the schedule will the work be finished? So, what is the first step for us? Let us check the students. So, Bindral employed 150 men, 150 men. They are working for 30 days. First step. After 30 days, he employed again 120 more men. Now, 150 became 270 men. Okay, and they work for remaining 15 days because total it is 45. So this will be to total 150 into 30 is 4500, as 270 is 15 is 4050. So total it is 8550. So units of work. So 8550 units of work has been completed, 150 into 30 plus 215. Now what is telling is, if I don't employ this 120 men, that means there are only 150 men till the end. There are only 150 men till the end. So 150 into 45, that is equal to 6750. So now 8550 minus 6750 will be equal to, because total, if there are only 150 men working for 45 days, that is equal to how much? 1800 units. Now, so 150 into 45, 6150, 8550 is the total. Minus, if I, what I'm getting is 8550 minus 6750 units. That's equal to 1800 units. For solving this 1800 units or extra now, there only, if there are only, how many people? There are 150. So you'll get, it is equal to 12 days. So 12 days beyond schedule. That's all. Hope it is clear to all of you. Let's go for the next one. So you can read and answer this question. Examination in 5 subjects, PQRST. Examination in 5 subjects, PQRST, were conducted and students XYZ wrote some of these. So there are three students X, Y, Z. They wrote P, Q, R, S, and T. Exams in 5 subjects. X wrote two papers which were not written by Y or Z. That means if X wrote two papers, Y can write those two papers or Z can write. Anyone can write, both cannot write. P and Q papers were written by two students each. Only one student wrote T. Only one student wrote T, and he also writes Q. So Q and T were written by two students. Two, that is Q and T were written by one student. Z wrote two papers. Z wrote two papers. So what are the subjects which were written by Y? Now if you again understand the question. So there are X, Y, Z. There are three persons. So they wrote the papers from Q, P, Q, P, Q, R is to like this. Now what he is giving, Z wrote only two papers. That is Q and T. XYZ wrote some of these. X wrote two papers, it's clear. X wrote two papers. P and Q were written by two students. P and Q were written by two students. Okay. If I take P and Q were written by two students, that is X and Y. Let us check. By two students. So what is telling, X wrote only two papers. They were not written by either Y or Z. So suppose X wrote PQ, Y also wrote PQ. P and Q were written by two students each. That is satisfied now. Only one student wrote T and he also wrote Q. One student wrote T and he also wrote Q. If we take Z as a student, only one student wrote T, he also wrote Q, or you can put it even for Y. Because it's clearly telling that X wrote only two papers, we cannot put it for X. Z wrote only two papers. Z wrote only two papers. Okay. And also, X wrote two papers, they were not written by Z now. X wrote two papers, they're not written by Z because they were written by Y. So automatically now P and Q were written by two students each. Only one student wrote T. He wrote Q also. Z wrote only two papers. Z wrote only two papers that must not be written by X. So PQ, Z will write R and yes automatically. That's all. So then the question is, which subjects were written by Y means it is clear that it is PQ and T. PQ and T. Going for the next one. A boy multiplies 987 by a certain number. A boy multiplies 987 by a certain number. So 987 can be written as 3 into 7 into 21. No, it's not correct. 3 into 7 into 47. So what is the question? Let us see. Boy multiplies 987. If I take the factors, it is 3 and 7 and 47 by a certain number and obtains 559981 as his answer. In his answer, both the lines are wrong. So if the number is divisible by 3, if I add all the numbers, that is 5 plus 5 plus 9 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1, we should get a number which is divisible by 3. That is 9 plus 9, 18, 18 plus 10 is 28, 28 plus 1 is 29 plus 8 is 37. 37 which is not divisible by 3. So if both the lines are wrong here in the given number, but the other digits are correct, then the correct answer will be. So if I add all the numbers, that is if I take option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, if I add all the numbers and the number is divisible by 3, then automatically we can get the answer. Let us see first option. That is 5 plus 5, 10 plus 3, 13 plus 6, 19 plus 1, 20 plus 8, 28. First option A is 28, which is not divisible by 3. Let us take because it must be divisible by 3, it must be divisible by 7 and 47 also. Second option 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15 plus 1, 16 plus 4, 24 plus 1, 25. It is not divisible by 3. The first number itself is not divisible. Let us see the second, third one. 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 8 is 29, 29 plus 1 is 30. So, option 3, that is 555, 681 is the right answer. That's all. It is very simple because we are saying the first number itself 3, the sum of the results. So this number 555681 is divisible by 3, is divisible by 7 also, and is divisible by 47 also. Let us go for the next one. A man sells an article at a gain of 10%. A man sells an article at a gain of 10%. If I had bought it at 10% less and sold it for 132 less, he would have gained 10%. So 10% less, 10% less, 132 rupees less. Okay. What is the cost price of the article? I will do it in a trick, dear students. Let us see. In percentages or profit and loss, I'm going to take the article as 100 rupees and start. A man sells an article at a gain of 10%. Let the article be 100 rupees cost. He's selling at a gain of 10%, it will become 110. Now, what happens in the second case? If I had bought the article, if I had bought the article at 10% less, if you bought it for 90 and sold it for how much? You would have gained 10%. If sold it for 130 less, you would have gained 10%. That is, it will become 110. No, it will become 99. 10% of 90 is 9. So 99. So what is the question now? What is the cost price of the article? So 99 rupees became 110 rupees now. That is, difference is 11%. 11% difference. 99 and 110. 11% difference will be equal to 132 as he tells. That implies 11 into 12 is 132. We want 100%. So 11 into 12 is 132. So 100 into 12 equal to 1200 rupees. So here 11 12s are 132, 100% if you want 112, 1200 rupees. We are going for the next one. What least number must be subtracted from 1936? Least number, whenever the question says we have to take the LCM, so the remainder is divided. Remainder when divided by 9, 10, and 15 will leave in each case the same remainder. What least number must be subtracted from 1936 so that the remainder when divided by 9, 10, and 15 will leave in each case the same remainder 7. So first the number given here is the number given here is 1936. So this number is divided by, if you take the LCM of 9, 10, and 15, so 15 2s are 30, 15 3s are 45, 15 4s are 60. Okay, and 15 9s are, if I take 9, that is 15 6 are, if I take 90, so the LCM is called 90. So the LCM of the three numbers 9, 10, and 15 is 90. So 1936 by 90, if we do, we get 46 as a reminder. We get 46 as a reminder. Now, what it tells, it is living same remainder 7 in each case. So that is nothing but 46. Try to do minus 7. 46 minus 7 is 39. That will be the answer. So here 1936 is the number. LCM we have taken of 9, 10, and 15. That is 90. So 936 by 90 is called 46. That is nothing but the remainder. So 46 minus 7 is 39. That is the answer. Let's say next one. Three wheels can complete respectively 60, 36, 24 revolutions per minute. It is not in seconds, per minute. There is a red spot on each wheel that touches the ground at time zero. After how much time all these spots will simultaneously touch the ground again? That is nothing but you have to take the LCM of the numbers, dear students. LCM. So whenever it's going to touch again, it is not the GC, it is the LCM which we have to take. For 60, but 60 revolutions per minute. 1 minute means I'm converting by 60 seconds because we want, or if the answer is given in seconds. The second is 36 revolutions in 60. That is per minute. That is equal to 60 seconds. And third one is 24 by 60 because minutes are converted into seconds. That is nothing but 1. 36 by 60. 36 by 60 is 3 by 5. Next is 24 by 60. That is 2 by 5. These are all in seconds. If we take the LCM of 1, 3 by 5, and 2 by 5, we get LCM of 1, 3, 2, 5, HCF of 5 and 5. So if we want LCM of the fractions, we have to take LCM of the numerators by HCF of the denominators. So therefore, automatically we get LCM by HCF, that is nothing but LCM of 132 is 6 by GCD is 1, that's equal to 6 seconds. That is the answer. That is the answer. So what we have done is we have taken just 16, 36, and 25 where to take the LCM, but he has given per minute, so we used 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. We got fractions. We are taking just the LCM. That's all. Going for the next one. A trader mixes 80 kg of tea, 80 kg of tea at 15 rupees per kg and 20 kg of tea at 20 rupees per kg. In order to earn a profit of 25%, what should be the selling price or sale price of the mixed tea? This is an allegation and mixer question, but I'm doing it in a normal way. So if you take, there are two types of tea, right? Let us start directly with first type of tea. First type of 80 kg into 15, 80 into 15. So 80 into 15, that is equal to 1200 rupees. Second type of tea is 20 kg, 20 kg into 20 rupees per kg, that equal to 400 rupees. So totally if we take 1200 plus 400 is 1600 rupees. So number of kgs is 80 plus 20 100 kgs, that equal to 16 rupees per kg is a mixer price. We want to get a profit of 25% for in 60 kg, 16 kgs, 25% means 25% is nothing but in 16 kg, that is 16 by 4, that is 16 plus 4 kg, that is equal to 20 kg. Total it is 20 kgs. Hope it's clear. Statement, syllogism question. Some actors are singers, all the singers are dancers. Some actors are singers. Some actors, if you see the diagram, are singers. Some actors are singers. All the singers are D for dancers. This is the statements given. Some actors are singers. Some actors are singers. Actors and singers are overlapping, and all the singers are dancers. Let us see the question now. Conclusion. Some actors are dancers. Some actors are dancers. If you see the diagram, some actors are dancers follows. No singer. When some, when all the singers are dancers coming, no singer. All the singers are dancers. No singer is an actor. No singer is an actor. Does not follow. So only one follows. Only one follows. So answer will be option A. That is Only one conclusion follows, two does not follow. Hope it's clear. Let us see the next one. Here we are ending. So thank you, one and all. We'll meet in the next session with latest Infosys questions.